What's going on, everybody? Will Koopal Functional Medicine coming to you today. So today I want to talk about brain fog. So brain fog is a common complaint I see in my practice. Brain fog is often not a brain problem. So I originally went into medicine to practice psychiatry. I wanted to help people with their depression, anxiety, bipolar, substance abuse, schizophrenia. But I quickly realized that basically we were just prescribing meds for these symptoms. So I started asking a different question. Why are these patients having these brain symptoms? So now what I look for is the whole body, right? We start with the lifestyle. How are you sleeping? How's your diet? How's your stress? Your relationships? All of those things definitely play into the brain. How's your spiritual connection? That's often left out in traditional medicine. But every single one of us was meant to connect with God, a higher power. So that is definitely part of the equation when it comes to brain fog and mental health. Another thing that I see that commonly causes brain fog is systemic inflammation. So the brain is extremely sensitive to inflammation. Common causes of inflammation are gut inflammation, metabolic issues, and autoimmune diseases. So when inflammation rises, cognitive function drops. And oftentimes, it's not just one of these problems, just gut inflammation. It's often gut inflammation with a bad diet, too much stress, metabolic issues, maybe some hormonal abnormalities. So it's a very complex issue dealing with brain fog, and functional medicine is the perfect approach to deal with that. Another thing that I do a lot of times is a stool test. So the gut-brain axis is inextricably connected. The gut talks to the brain talks to the gut. So microbiome imbalances can cause a lot of brain fog, anxiety, fatigue. The test I use for that is a GI map. It looks at your microbiome, it looks at your immune system. So the immune system is highly tied with the gut too. 70% of the immune system is governed by those gut microbes. Another common cause of hormonal or brain inflammation is hormonal abnormalities. Low estrogen, thyroid dysfunction, progesterone imbalance can cause a lot of brain fog and or inflammation. Another thing I do is SIRS, or chronic inflammatory response syndrome, which is basically systemic inflammation in your body, including your brain, that can come from a number of environmental toxins, including mold, tick bites, co-infections, COVID. Any infections can trigger the immune system to create brain inflammation. So when someone comes in with brain fog, I'm not just thinking about the brain. I'm thinking about gut health, hormones, infections, inflammation, environmental exposures, and those lifestyle factors that we discussed. So when we address these root causes, brain fog often dramatically improves. So the brain is rarely the problem. It's usually responding to something happening somewhere else in the body. Thank y'all for listening. If you like what you heard, give me a like, shoot me a message. I'd love to get to know you and get that brain healthier. Thank you.